Have you ever wondered why Japan is home to some of the longest living people in the world? When you look at the faces of elderly Japanese men and women in their 80s, 90s, and even past 100, what you often see is energy, clarity, and joy. They walk to the market, tend to their gardens, enjoy meals with family, and keep their minds sharp. It almost feels like they've discovered a secret that the rest of the world is still trying to figure out. According to Japan's oldest doctors, those who have spent their lives studying health and practicing medicine, the secret is not in a pill, not in a miracle cure, and not in expensive treatments. It is in the food they eat every single day. These doctors often say that longevity is built at the dining table, with simple, natural foods that nourish the body and mind. So what are these foods, and how can you bring them into your own daily life? Let's explore together. Japan has long been recognized as one of the healthiest countries on Earth. The island of Okinawa in particular is famous for having one of the highest concentrations of centenarians, people who live past 100. Scientists and doctors have studied this for decades, and while genetics play a role, lifestyle choices are far more powerful. Among these, diet stands out as a cornerstone of Japanese longevity. What makes their diet special is not complexity or exotic ingredients, but balance, variety, and consistency. One of the most important staples recommended by Japanese doctors is fish, especially fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These fish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, which have been linked to heart health, brain function, and reduced inflammation. While in America, red meat is often the centerpiece of meals, in Japan, fish frequently takes that role. A simple grilled salmon served with rice and vegetables is not only delicious but also deeply nourishing. By replacing just a few meat-heavy meals each week with fish, you can begin to experience the same protective benefits that the Japanese have enjoyed for generations. And fish isn't just about health, it's also about pleasure, as these dishes are light yet flavorful, keeping meals satisfying without being heavy. This naturally leads us to the next category of foods. Another cornerstone is leafy green vegetables, particularly those with dark, vibrant colors like spinach, kale, or Japanese komatsuna. These greens are loaded with vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that protect the body from oxidative stress. They also provide fiber, which supports digestion and helps stabilize energy throughout the day. Doctors often highlight that eating a rainbow of vegetables is key to longevity because each color represents different protective compounds. In Japanese households, meals often include multiple small vegetable dishes, giving variety without overwhelming the palate. Imagine a plate filled with sautéed spinach, a small cucumber salad, and pickled radishes alongside rice and fish. The colors alone tell you that the body is about to receive an abundance of nourishment. And it's not just the vitamins that matter. The daily habit of eating vegetables keeps the body resilient, even as the years pass. But vegetables are only one piece of the puzzle. Soy-based foods are another powerful element. Tofu, miso soup, and natto may not be everyday items on American tables, but in Japan they are common, affordable, and deeply integrated into meals. Soy provides high-quality plant-based protein, which is especially important as we age and need to maintain muscle mass and bone health. Some studies suggest that soy compounds may also support heart health and balance hormones. Natto, a fermented soybean dish, is particularly interesting because it contains probiotics, which nourish the gut. Though the flavor can be strong for newcomers, natto is cherished in Japan as a longevity food. If natto feels too foreign, tofu or miso soup are gentle and delicious ways to introduce soy into your diet. This brings us to another daily ritual the Japanese rarely skip. Tea, especially green tea, is a simple yet powerful tradition. Many Japanese doctors themselves drink green tea several times a day. Green tea is rich in antioxidants called catechins, which help reduce inflammation and protect cells from damage. Drinking tea is not just about health. It is also about slowing down, creating a peaceful moment in the middle of a busy day. Instead of reaching for a sugary drink, a warm cup of green tea can both refresh the mind and support long-term wellness. It is a habit that is easy to adopt anywhere in the world, requiring only a few minutes and a willingness to pause. And when you pair tea with another beloved Japanese staple, the benefits grow even stronger. One of the most unique longevity foods is the Okinawan purple sweet potato. Brightly colored and slightly sweet, these potatoes are packed with fiber, vitamins, and antioxidants. In Okinawa, purple sweet potatoes have been a dietary foundation for centuries, often replacing rice in meals. They provide steady energy without the spikes and crashes caused by refined carbohydrates. Research shows that communities eating these potatoes daily enjoy remarkable health and longevity. For Americans, even if purple sweet potatoes are not always available, orange sweet potatoes are a great alternative with similar benefits. The key is incorporating whole, nutrient-rich foods instead of processed options. When combined, these simple foods, fish, greens, soy, green tea, and sweet potatoes, create a pattern of eating that sustains vitality into old age. But the Japanese way is not only about food. Doctors in Japan often remind their patients that diet works best when paired with lifestyle habits. Walking, gardening, practicing gentle exercises, and maintaining social connections all contribute to a healthy and fulfilling life. Eating well gives the body energy, but movement and purpose give life meaning. This holistic view is why Japanese elders often appear so vibrant. They nourish both the body and the spirit. And this brings us naturally to the final takeaway. The lesson from Japan's oldest doctors is clear. Living to 100 is not about searching for a miracle, but about embracing small, consistent choices every day. Choosing fish over processed meats, adding more vegetables to your plate, enjoying soy-based dishes, sipping green tea, and including nutrient-dense root vegetables like sweet potatoes can all move you toward better health. These foods are not exotic luxuries. They are simple, humble, and accessible. You don't need to live in Japan to adopt these habits. By gradually bringing them into your meals, you give your body the gift of nourishment, and you may find yourself feeling more energized, more balanced, and more hopeful about the years ahead. If the oldest doctors in Japan can thrive with these daily practices, there is no reason you cannot do the same. So the question becomes, which of these foods will you start adding to your plate today to give yourself the best chance at a longer, healthier, and more joyful life tomorrow?